Welcome to the 2-day trips that you can take from Edinburgh. The first one, we're heading to the Highlands. I'm so excited. I've seen several episodes of Outlander, and I just am so excited to see the place that it was filmed. There are so many beautiful views out the window, but my favorite part of these tours is they play different Scottish music while also going over the history of Edinburgh and Scotland in general.
Arthur himself had received Excalibur from the lady.
Our first quick rest stop is at Trossach, Woolen. It was so fun to walk around and see a different place. We love the sign Hamish. Looked so cool, felt like it should be filmed in the movies. And we saw a little bit of nature as we drove back out of it. We are now officially in the beautiful landscape of the Highlands. My jaw was dropping with all the views. It felt like a completely different planet. It's a good thing we're on a tour bus because if my family was in our car, we would be stopping every 5 seconds to take a still photo. Just so incredible and beautiful. As we're approaching this beautiful spot called Gelncoe, we really want to take a moment to talk about the history of it. It is a really beautiful place with rocks shooting out from the terrain that offer breathtaking, sweeping views, but this was also a spot of a really tragic massacre. The Highlands are known for their Jacobite history and the Jacobite uprisings against government forces, but here in this spot, they unfortunately did not get what they wanted to happen. Government forces were staying with them for over 2 weeks before they horribly massacred 38 people within the Clan MacDonald. It was crazy being here and thinking that such a pretty place had such a tragic moment. It reminded me also what our tour guide was saying about how a lot of people romanticize the Highlands just from movies or books, but in reality it was a very hard and very rugged place to live. Have a stop for some lunch. Good? Mm-hmm. Feels like we're in a high school cafeteria. The food was actually really decent for lunch, but the sweeping views next to this mill were even more incredible, especially with the snow-covered plants. Really loved it. Now it's time for the biggest stop of the day. We are so excited. It's been on our bucket list forever, and that place is, did you guess it? Loch Ness. We are so excited. We're going to see the castle and the cruise.
I'll be waiting for that monster, and this time I'll be ready. Rock this monster out.
We're starting off our adventures at the castle that's right next to Loch Ness. It was a castle built in the 13th century, but is now considered a 13th century ruin because it was actually destroyed by government forces so that the Jacobite risings would not use it for their own intentions. Originally, though, this castle was also raided by the Clan MacDonald that was mentioned earlier in this video. Oh, it's still so green. The Scottish flag, baby. Pause for some history.
With every single weapon as well. So you can see this one isn't just a woodsman's axe, it's got the flat bit on the end there, and that's not designed for going through the metal. Yeah. There you go. Start getting is the English longbows. Their bodkin arrows are about that long, so they're designed to get through the mail rather than pushing the links apart. They're designed to just be long enough that no matter what happens, they're going to stick into the body.
We love that everywhere we go in Scotland, especially on these tours or any historic places, there's always someone there, a guide or whoever, that really cares and is so passionate about the history. It really adds to the experience, and we haven't seen that in other places we've been. There just is always someone who's there to reenact or help out with the scene of the place and the historic, just cultural moment that there is. So that's really cool, and we really recommend that you book this castle along with the Loch Ness cruise. When booking the Get Your Guide tour, you're allowed to either pick to do that, or you can just see the castle or just the cruise. But again, we really recommend doing half and half, the castle and the cruise. There's Papa. Cool read. There's Papa in the road.
King of the castle.
King of the castle. You're lord of the castle. Sold it.
It's Scottish.
Heading to go find Nessie. Beautiful. Hopping back on the bus was super easy. They waited for us at the opposite side of the Loch, so that was lovely, and we were even able to pass Inverness. It made me feel like I want to come back one day and just be able to stay in these cities and maybe do our own car trip tour. But again, this tour was wonderful for being able to do what it did. And now we're here in this little cute town called Pitlochry. I can't really pronounce it. It was a nice, wonderful little stop just to get some sweets and some warm mulled wine. We really enjoyed it. It was super cute. Seems like everyone got the memo to get the mulled wine. Warming up with some mulled wine. Cheers, Mama. And you got the whiskey hot chocolate. Do you feel Scottish?
Sweet and alcoholic, just like me. Thank you.
From there, we arrived back in Edinburgh and we decided to have a lovely light sushi dinner. We found this super cozy spot. We are so excited and ready to dig in. You gotta say something, this is a video.
Oh, well, that's one of the most delicious plum wine I'm having.
That's lovely.
Very appreciative of your efforts to book everything and organize everything.
You hear that, YouTube? Okay, anyone else want to be in it before I...
It's okay.
The food here was truly incredible. It was a nice change of pace from all the Scottish food, so we really enjoyed it, and we definitely recommend anyone else to come here for dinner. Now we're on to day 2. I made Andy wake up super early so I could actually have some food at the Milkman, a coffee shop that I've seen and read about so much that I knew I had to come here and see for myself all the delicious snacks. These look incredible. Wow.
We did.
And what did I get you?
A coffee. Best wife ever. We're gonna chow down on this and then maybe chow down on those later.
Save. So juicy and so good. Look at that bullseye. This place really is worth the hype, so be sure to come here and come here early. Otherwise, other people who already got the seats will be laughing just like this guy. And from here we begin our second day trip into the Lowlands. We're making our same path to the car park where all the different tour buses leave from. It really is such an easy and organized system. We met our new tour guide for the day. He took us through the map of where we'll be going, and already on the way we're passing really cool things that like castles or statues that make us smile, so we just can't wait for our first stop. They'll be known as the Kelpies. Just look at that. They're like in the middle of movement. Like, how did that artist capture that? It's amazing. You can get some coffee if you want. But most importantly, this is just so cool. I'm geeking out.
2 kelps.
2 Kelpies and 2 lovies. Mwah. Oh my god. I think I'm on another planet. This is so cool. You have to do this. Straight from the horse's mouth. But don't become too obsessed. The Kelpies are known to be malevolent spirits that can lure you to water and drown you.
As long as you and by my side, happy we will be.
From here, we have made our way to another loch. This one is Loch Lomond. There are many songs in Scotland all about it, and so it was so fun to be on it. It was so relaxing. We ordered some whiskey and some beer.
represents those bygone days where she and many ships like this member was the poet and novelist Tobias Smollett. Such was the wealth and influence of the Smolletts. The house.
Some scotch, some beer.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers. Winston.
Which one first?
Yeah, let's see. Which one will you chase it with?
2012. Today it is owned by Loch Distillery, who use it as a base for their offices. The house also marks a site in the hunting lodge of King
You're a real
Robert the
Scot
Goose,
now.
who owned much of.
From there, we made our way to the town of Collander. This day trip is definitely much easier and much less driving than the first day trip. So if that's more your thing, then definitely book this one.
Is more bread. Yeah, it's an old-fashioned style bakery. Crown Hotel. Right, there's a Ben Lady Cafe to the right. Costa's here. More bread.
I was so excited to go to this town. It's supposed to be so cute. Collander, bunch of authentic little businesses to buy stuff from. My favorite. We also really recommend that you do these tours because they play music and they talk the whole time. So you're literally listening to cute Scottish music the whole time, or you're listening to Scottish facts. And I feel like I'm very smart now. Heading to the Tasty Fry. Is that everything for you? We're gonna have some lunch by the river.
Really good.
That.
You guys smell that?
Look at that color. Let's hope the birds don't harass us. See that flake? That flake crust delicious. The fries are so well seasoned. Look at that
Sausage.
sausage. It's so good, guys. Ugh, all the food she made, delicious. And the most beautiful view around the corner. You have some hungry birds around. I don't know, do you guys feed birds? I always wonder if I should. All the beautiful architecture, the houses. Everything's so cute. This is where we got our tea and coffee. And then we're gonna go to the Christmas store before we head back to the bus. Christmas shop. It's a year-round Christmas shop and it smells like cinnamon. Hi, Mama. Shopping for Christmas ornaments?
Okay.
It's beautiful.
And then John Lennon, right, when he was a very wee boy, he had a family in Edinburgh called the Parks.
Up next, we are driving to our last stop, which is Stirling Castle. We are so excited to see Stirling Castle because it is so important to Scotland's history. There's actually a famous expression that says, "He who holds Stirling holds Scotland." And this is because this castle's location is actually on a volcano as well. But this castle's location is super important and strategic as a fortress and kingdom in Scotland. It has a huge history, including Bonnie Prince Charlie trying to raid it, but he was unsuccessful. But my favorite part was that Mary, Queen of Scots, lived here and was also able to have a son here who is James I of England. So cool. The first records of this castle date back to the 12th century, and all this time the castle has been besieged 8 times. It's crazy to think that where we're walking used to be a place of uprisings and different battles. It's just incredible. Every stone speaks to the history, and we enjoyed walking around. How are you enjoying the Highlands?
Love it. It's beautiful.
You like this one? Yeah.
That's different.
This is like a legit.
Pop a wave! Very pretty.
Like Laura.
Great views.
I'm a king. I'm a king. I'm a king of the castle. My queen's behind the camera. Oh, I love so much.
And this is me in front of the castle. Because I should be in a video too. Why'd you go in there, Andrew?
I got a job to do. I gotta protect this castle.
From William Wallace or Bruce?
From you.
Oh. Speaking of seeing yellow buildings, what's really incredible is that this castle used to be bright yellow. That means that anyone who was in the lands below could look up and see this bright yellow, beautiful castle just sparkling in the distance. We also enjoyed walking around because we were able to learn a lot of history through the different billboards. This castle has a huge Renaissance renovation done by James V. His dad is actually the one that built the Great Hall, but James V made this castle what it is today with all kinds of Renaissance paintings and wood carvings because he wanted it to be a place, maybe not unlike Versailles, where everyone saw it as a symbol of art and culture. This whole trip I'm learning Scottish history is actually so fascinating, it's so cool. I mean, what country's history isn't, but this one is just so interesting to think about Britain and just the Jacobite uprising as we learned, and how this castle was British and Scottish and British, just all these little things. There's actually such a complicated, beautiful, not beautiful, but interesting story, so I can't wait to come home and read more about it.
Ventilation, but also, like I mentioned before, you don't want to get too close to the fire.
Again, props to Scotland for having all these different historical reenactors and people who care so much. I really don't see that in too many places while traveling, so it's just so cool. These ceilings here are incredible. Just so cool. So beautiful, especially now at dusk. Yeah. There's statues that we learned that King James put in to show that he's going to be the new golden age ruler of Scotland. Pause for some history. Crazy to think royalty walked through here and paraded in here. The Mary Queen of Scots was here. So cool. That's incredible. So we have scientist laser show what it would have looked like all the way back then. This is what survived now. First recorded. Hundreds of meals prepared each day. And with that, we wrap up our royal visit. We got back on the bus, and in about an hour and a half, we were back in Edinburgh City. We started off with a drink at the pub.
Still bites.
This is Papa's drink. He likes it, he just looks serious. And then nice smooth wine. Okay. This was such a cozy, spacious pub. Definitely recommend grabbing a drink here before heading to dinner at Angels with Bagpipes. This place is elevated cuisine all the way, but also still has that homey, rustic charm. Everywhere we went in Edinburgh, honestly, it's such delicious food. We went to other places like Monteith's that are very similar. This place you can't go wrong with. It was so delicious. The oysters were fresh. The food was just finessed, like just everything. Gordon Ramsay's shows would all be proud. Ready. What do you like about your drink?
Well, it all started when I was 19 years old and I had my first beer. Mm-hmm. This makes me return to simpler times, but also more sophisticated times.
Yeah? You're already almost done. Oh wait, it's because you poured it.
There. Right. But this beer is extraordinary. It can bring you back to old memories, but then love the memories you're in presently. So recommend it. Barney Stone's Throw Longer. 5 out of 5.
Your mulled wine?
It's absolutely delicious. It's very fruity. It's very yummy. Very sweet, just like I like it.
Just like Mama.
Swan.
But what do you like about your drink?
My cranberry juice is an outstanding drink. Very authentic.
Very Scottish.
Yeah, it looks right and it tastes good, so
Can't complain.
it's a win-win.
Yeah. The dishes were all creative and authentic, and the meat's so well cooked it falls off at the fork, you know. So thank you so much for watching. We really hope you enjoyed this video, and we can't wait to see you again in our next one. Goodbye.